Alright guys, so I want to bring you a video of me taking a trade live, right? Because it's easy to go back and look at things in hindsight and say, oh, that was a trade that I took. So I wanted to come at you with a live video. This is me trading near USD on the 4-hour time frame, and I just entered a short position, right? And I posted this in the premium Discord. We'll see what happens. My thesis is something like this, where we hit this golden pocket, we retraced below this 618 level, and that is where I entered a short position, and the invalidation level is somewhere around here, all right, at 3.5% ish, and I'm targeting this high level right here. So a 2.5 risk to reward ratio. Really, it's more like this, something like that, because I can see it wicking out, and the take profit is here at this high level. So that's around a 3 risk to reward ratio and a 10% move. So I'm trading this with 20x leverage. So I'm looking for in total a 200% move. And these are the high probability setups that we talk about in the pro Discord, right? So many people want to try to scalp on like the 5-minute time frame. And you're really not going to be profitable that way unless you have a strategy in place that you've been using for a while, and also are a bit of experienced trader. For beginners, I recommend going to a higher time frame like the 1 hour, 2 hour, even 4 hour, right? I just took this trade on the 4-hour time frame, and you can set an alert on Easy Algo if you wanted to, so you can get that buy sell signal real time and then just enter the trade from there. You can see the signals have been absolutely killing it on near USD. I mean, if you just have taken the buy sell signals, I mean, you would be in heavy profits, right, on the 4-hour time frame. And this is a strategy that I recommend for beginners. And people know that I love the golden pocket levels, so a majority of the trades that I take on this time frame have something to do with the golden pocket, and then I'll look for a buy or sell signal as confirmation once I'm in the trade, right? Now, this is a bearish candle structure forming right now, so I can definitely see us going back down to this area right here, and look for a rejection from there and a possible long, but I'm really confident in this short. Reason being is the overall market is kind of iffy right now. I am bearish midterm right now. I do not think that the bottom is in. Do I think we're going below 10k? I don't know about that, but I am bearish midterm, and the market is shaky and Bitcoin's looking a little bit heavy, so I have confluence on other assets like Bitcoin that, okay, we might be going down. On top of that, we had this huge like 20% pump today, 20% pump from the right around here. All right, we had a 20% pump today right into this golden pocket level from this high right here, to this low. All right, and not every trade is going to be a winning trade. I need you guys to understand that. Some people have this expectation that every trade is going to be winning. That is not the case at all. But if you use good risk management, you can have a 40-50% win rate and still be very profitable. It depends on your risk to reward. It depends on your stop loss management, and it also depends on what strategy that you are using. I see people ask questions all the time about where to put their stop loss, and I say, well, it depends on what time frame you're using and what strategy you're using. You know, if you're trying to catch a swing failure pattern on the 5-minute time frame, then you want an extremely tight stop loss, right? If you're using regulator strategy in the Discord, you need a pretty tight stop loss. If you're trying to catch a short from this golden pocket level on the 4-hour time frame, your stop loss can be 3%. Just don't go in on 100x leverage. You're going to get liquidated. So it depends on what time frame you're trading on and what strategy you're using. Usually when I enter a trade like this, I will wait 2 candles before I move my stop loss to break even, right? So I'll wait for this candle to close, maybe one more candle to close somewhere around here, and then I'll move my stop loss to break even. Now that trade is locked in, there's nothing I can lose, and I'm going to be holding it until we get to this general zone, right? And something else I want to mention is people have this idea that you have to sit in front of your computer all day to trade crypto. If you're on a higher time frame, you really only have to check the charts. I mean, honestly, you can get away with once every 2 to 3 hours. I'm assuming you guys will check the charts more than that, but you don't need to be on every day. And if you want to create an alert at a certain price, right? If you're waiting for price to come to a level, I'm currently updating Easy Algo to where you can set alerts on an Easy Algo support or resistance level. But in the meantime, you can draw a horizontal line Alt H, right? And you can create an alert on TradingView for when price reaches that level. So you really don't have to be in front of your computer. People get the wrong idea that you have to be in front of your computer all day on the charts. That is the furthest thing from the truth. You can create an alert. As soon as you get that alert on your phone, enter the trade, whatever. But I'm gonna let this trade play out and I'll update you guys at the end. All right, and I'm currently up 28% on this short. If I go down to the 15-minute on the standard candles, you'll be able to see that price is indeed dumping. I still haven't taken profits just yet. I'll look to take profits somewhere in the middle of the range, maybe at around 75 to 100%, and then I'll leave the rest riding down to this low level. All right, and I currently sold a majority of my position, currently up over 100% on this trade, sitting around 115%. Went through step by step. You guys saw it real time. These are the trades that we're taking and the setups that I'm posting in the Pro Discord. If you'd like to access these setups for yourself, hit the first link in the description. Join the premium Discord. Not rocket science, guys. Play the levels, use the setups, and use Easy Algo for confirmation. I'm still going to hold a small percentage in case we go down to this lower level, but I'm happy with the 100% profit, and we'll keep the rest riding. Subscribe to the channel for more content, and I'll see you guys next video.